Assalamualaikum and good day to everyone, especially Dr. Nur Ain Achim. Before we begin, let us ask you a question. Do you understand what planning and recruiting in the organization is about? To delve more on this, let's watch this video first.
Welcome everyone to today's quiz game show. Are you ready to test your knowledge on HR planning and recruiting? Let's see who's got it take to be an HR expert. Let's begin. Okay, so today we have group Jutsi. And the second group is Pretty. Here's our first question. Listen carefully. Which of the following is not one of the three main stages in the human resource planning process? A. Forecasting, B. Goal setting and strategy planning, C. Performance appraisal, and D. Program implementation and evaluation. Yeah, we can choose to answer first. So our answer is C. Correct! Well done. Performance appraisal is important in HRM, but it is not main stage of the HRP process. Okay, let's move on to question number 2. What is the main purpose of forecasting in human resource planning? A. To evaluate employee performance, B. To predict labor demand and supply, C. Determine employee salary, and last, to select the best candidate. Think carefully. Pretty, what's your answer?
I think the answer is B.
The correct answer is B. Forecasting helps organization plan ahead by estimating how many employees they will need and how many are available. And that brings us to the end of today's quiz game show. Great job, everyone. Showing your HR knowledge. Give yourself a big round of applause.
Surely, everyone must already get some knowledge on this topic, right? Now let's begin our presentation.
Good morning to Dr. Nur Ain Achim and my fellow friends. My name is Yashasi binti Jakiri, and before we begin, let's start with a question. So what is actually the meaning of HR planning and recruiting? As we all know, in today's competitive business environment, effective human resource planning and recruitment are important for achieving sustainable performance and long-term organizational success. An organization must be able to fill job shortages, attract qualified individuals, and decide whether to recruit internally or externally, and offer competitive compensation and benefits in order to remain competitive. And as we all know, human resource planning is important because it enables organizations to analyze their current workforce and forecast future labor demand and supply and identify potential skill gaps. And through this effective planning, organizations can make informed decisions about hiring, training, or restructuring, ensuring that their workforce is aligned with business objectives. And recruitment is actually important as it translates these plans into sources, clear personnel policies, and also organization can attract and select suitable candidates. And when planning and recruitment work together, organization can reduce turnover, avoid labor shortages or surpluses, and maintain a competitive advantage. That is all for me. Next, I will pass to the next presenter.
Next, I will continue to explain in more detail about two important of HR function, planning and recruiting, which my friend mentioned in the introduction. I will explain why they are important and how they help the organization succeed. First, improve organizational performance and efficiency. HR planning and recruiting will make sure the organization has the right number of employees, use the right skills, and in the right position. When this happens, work is shared fairly, tasks will be completed on the time by the employees, and mistakes are minimized. Recruiting the right people also means that employees can perform well from the beginning without needing too much training and supervision. Together, planning and recruiting can save time and money, reduce stress for managers or staff, and make daily operation run smoothly. This will improve overall efficiency and helps the organization achieve its goals faster and leading to greater success. Second, support long-term strategy by ensuring the organization has employees with the right skill to adapt to growth, innovation, and change. Through proper planning and recruiting, the organization will be more prepared for future challenges. Human resource should ensure employees to have the skill needed for better growth, new technologies, and changes in the market. Recruiting employees who fit the company culture also make them more committed and motivated. When employees are ready and capable, the organization can adapt to change quickly, innovate more effectively, and expand slowly. This strengthens the organization's ability to compete, succeed in the long term, and reach its strategic goals. So now, I will hand over to Zalia and Sabrina to continue with the next session.
Hi, my name is Nuraina Zalia binti Karnizar. Today, me and my friend Sabrina will be sharing about best practice in HR planning and recruitment, focusing on 6 key areas. The first one, strategic workforce planning, use of technology in recruitment, demand forecasting, strong employer branding, structured and fair recruitment, and lastly, continuous evaluation and improvement. Strategic workforce planning. This practice focuses on aligning HR planning with the organization's business goals. Instead of only finding current vacancies, HR forecasts future workforce needs. For example, Google uses workforce analytics to predict future talents needs based on company growth and innovation plans. This allows them to hire the right people at the right time. The use of technology and data in recruitment. Many organizations now use tools such as applicant tracking systems and data analytics to improve efficiency and reduce bias. A good example is Unilever, which is use artificial intelligence, online assessment, and video interviews in its recruitment process. As a result, Unilever has reduced hiring time and improved the quality of candidates. The third one is demand forecasting. Demand forecasting helps organizations anticipate future talent need based on business growth, market conditions, and industry trends. This reduces risks such as talent shortage or overstaffing. For example, Amazon used demand forecasting to predict workforce needs during peak season like Black Friday. By analyzing sales data and customer demand, Amazon hires employees in advance to ensure smooth operation.
Moving on to the fourth point, which is strong employer branding that helps organization attract the right candidates. When a company clearly communicates its values, culture, and work environment, job seekers can better understand what the organization stands for. For example, Starbucks promotes a positive employer brand by emphasizing inclusivity, employee well-being, and career development. This strong image makes candidates more interested in applying and increases employee loyalty. Next, a structured and fair recruitment process ensures that all candidates are treated equally. This includes using standardized interview questions, clear selection criteria, and multiple interviewers to reduce bias. A good example is the Malaysian Public Service Commission, which implements written examinations and structured panel interviews to ensure a transparent and fair recruitment process. This approach helps the Malaysian Public Service Commission to select high-quality talent while promoting diversity and fairness. Finally, continuous evaluation and improvement are essential to maintain an effective recruitment process. Organizations should regularly review hiring outcomes, gather feedback from candidates and hiring managers, and improve their methods based on data. For instance, Toyota practices the Kaizen philosophy, encouraging employees at all levels to contribute ideas for continuous improvement in productivity and quality, to align employee goals with organizational objectives and promote ongoing improvement. That's all from me and Zalia. We let Nurisha Aini to present her part. Thank you.
Next, I will talk about the engagement, which is focusing on what the organization can do the best to support and strengthen its human resource planning and recruitment process. Firstly, regular communication with the department is essential. Human resource need to continuously engage with the department heads to understand their actual workload, future project, and also the staffing needs. Through this regular discussion, human resource can plan manpower earlier instead of reacting at the last minute. This helps the organization avoid rush hiring and ensure the right people are available at the right times. Next is the creating a talent pipeline is another key engagement strategy. Human resource maintain relationships with potential candidates such as interns, fresh graduates, and the previous applicants. By staying engaged with these candidates, human resource can quickly fill vacancies when they arise. This reduces requirement times and minimizes disruptions to daily operation. Another important point is improving job clarity before hiring. Human resource need to clearly communicate job roles, responsible, and also expectations during the recruitment process. When candidates fully understand their roles, they are more prepared and confident when they start to work. This engagement helps to reduce early turnover and improve employee performance. And finally, focusing on candidate experience is crucial. Human resource should engage candidates through clear communication, timeline updates, and respectful treatment throughout this recruitment process. A positive candidate experience increases a chance of a job acceptance and builds a strong employee reputation even among the candidates who are not selected. Now, I will pass this to my friend Adlin for the conclusion.
Hi, my name is Nur Adlin Dina Najiha. Now I will summarize all the key points presented by my friends. In conclusion, human resource planning and recruiting are interconnected HR functions that ensure organizations have the right number of employees with the right skills at the right time to achieve business goals. Human resource planning focuses on analyzing the current workforce and forecasting future needs, while recruiting turns these plans into action by attracting and selecting suitable candidates. Together, they improve efficiency, reduce staffing problems and costs, and enhance employee performance and retention. Their importance lies in supporting long-term strategy by enabling organizations to adapt to growth, innovation, and change. Best practices such as strategic workforce planning, demand forecasting, the use of technology and data, strong employer branding, fair recruitment process, and continuous improvement help organizations attract and retain quality talent. In addition, effective engagement strategies including clear communication with departments, talent pipelines, job clarity, positive candidate experience, and employee referrals further strengthen recruitment outcomes and support sustainable organizational success. To further improve this HR function, organizations should strengthen employer branding through digital platforms, adopt skill-based hiring to widen and diversify the talent pool, collaborate with external talent ecosystems such as universities and training providers, and conduct skill gap analysis with future-oriented planning to ensure long-term workforce readiness. That's all from us. Thank you for your attention.